Now, we talk a lot about drama and negativity, nonsense, and today is going to be a much different video, a much more real video, an actual impact that PUBG Mobile is having. That's why I specifically titled the video that this is life-changing as opposed to account-changing. And it's something that PUBG has done where we have proof that the steps that they're making going forward have all been positive. I'm going to turn your attention right here to Twitter, okay? This was posted a couple days ago, and it's from somebody named VG Squishy from the clan VG. Listen to what it says. It says, "I have finally got my account back thanks to the new recovery system. Lost it over 4 months ago," which I'll go to in a second. "Lost it over 4 months ago and nothing. Submitted everything 3 days ago and bam, got the email and my account back. I want to thank Carrying the City and Riggs Gaming for helping." So this is actually somebody who lost their account a few months ago, and until the brand new account recovery system was put in game, which I just made a video about like 2 days ago, we actually have real results. And people often forget, yes, it is just a video game. Furthermore, it's just a mobile game. But this is a mobile game that people dump not only thousands and thousands of dollars into, but even more importantly than that, thousands and thousands of hours into playing. And the fact that they not only implemented a brand new system, if your account gets hacked, from somebody, that there's actually steps that you can take where we now have definitive proof that are actually working. So here's a quick look at the email that she received. It says, "Dear player, the information you provided has been approved. Only took a couple days. You can log into the game with a new verification code that is sent to the email address that you have linked with your game account." Very, very important, you guys, that you guys do that. "In order to ensure account security, we suggest that you should change your password as soon as you log into the game. If you encounter any other problems, please feel free to contact us at any time. I can't talk. Happy gaming." All right, now similar to when you log out of your account, in order to do the repair button, which will fix any lag or bugs, hopefully, it'll work for you. It worked for me. You guys already know about the repair button video, okay? So what you need to click on in case you encounter this, or maybe you know somebody and you want to share this, and you know somebody who's had their account hacked, you click the button in the far upper right hand corner. The one that you want to look at is the third-party platform login issue. I can go ahead and read all this. There's a lot there. But for those of you that are trying to get your account back, this is where you want to go. And what it really comes down to for me, you guys, real talk, is the fact that they're showing that they actually care. That they're not just, out to make money and, just to, push this game along. But the fact 5 years in, they're still constantly trying, not only trying, but actually succeeding in making improvements to the game. Like I've already said, whether you guys believe it or not, the repair button, which I showed you guys earlier, which I made a video about, it's gone like viral, like for my channel. I think it's at like 15,000 views or something. But it's having, if you just read the comments of that video, it is having life-changing, account-changing changes, right? Does that make sense? To people's accounts, where they actually can play the game where they weren't able to play it as well before, which is what happened to me. We see where they reached out when people are submitting clips that people are experiencing lag. You actually have PUBG messaging asking a series of questions in order to try to fix these problems. So the fact that they're doing this really shows where their head's at, which is they still want to not only create an amazing game, specifically an amazing game that works not only on high-end devices like we see with a lot of other mobile games right now, but also catering, probably the majority catering to low-end devices. That's why it's such a massive game, because they're not just catering to high-end device players, right? Your iPhone 14, iPhone 13, your S22 Ultra, devices or S23 Ultra, the majority of the people they're catering to are actually low-end device players. And that is something that is huge when you're talking about a game that has expanded worldwide. The easiest thing to do, especially as a content creator, is to make a video, complaining about something, something that, you want to get fixed, drama, just trying to, push like a negative narrative, because that gets people fired up, gets their dopamine going, and anything that can trigger somebody. It's so easy to make negative content. The saddest thing is, the hardest thing to do is to make something positive. And that's what I want to surround this video with, especially the current state of the game, especially since update 2.6, has been nothing short of amazing. Like I've said, from the event mode they put into the game, to the actual changes that they're trying to make to actually have a better player experience, truly shows not only where their head's at, but where the game's going to be going in the future. Because as of right now, especially with the other games that are on the market, as of right now, it's not going anywhere. And truly, to put it plain and simple, that PUBG Mobile is not only making account changing changes, but they're making life changing changes when it comes to overall player experience. And I really hope that this trend continues, because the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive, and I think that is absolutely amazing. 5 years in, that the game, they're not only able to reinvent itself, but that it's constantly getting better. They're not doing too much, and they're not doing too little. And I think it's great. I think the state of the game is amazing. Really hope you guys enjoy the video as well as the gameplay. Like, comment, and subscribe. Can't wait to read all of them, you guys. But until the next one, this has been Riggs.